Hello and welcome to my offer. I thank you for your interest. Answer me this. What would earning 30, 50 or £100,000 per year, working only 8 hours per week, mean to you and your family? Keep that in mind as you go through this presentation. Now, this amazing opportunity is available to you now, today, and whether you already have a job and use this as a side hustle until either it takes over your day job or your day job gets rid of you, or you just fancy a change altogether. So with an open mind, let's start. My name is Carol. I began working in child safety back in the 1990s. I'm passionate about this cause and it's extremely rewarding. After 30 years, I'm now at a point in my career where I just feel it's time to pass this forward. That is no way a cliche, by the way, because you will have to work for your own success. But I'm willing to give you the tools and all of my past resources and train you to allow you to enjoy this same career and get the same perks, rewards and lifestyle that have carried me through this past 3 decades. 2 years ago, this was ready to franchise, with all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. And thanks to COVID-19 and the unprecedented job losses and families living under the most extreme stress, I've decided to pass this forward. No longer will I be asking for a franchise fee. I've decided to ensure that even people without savings have the same opportunity as those that have. I'm giving this to a few special people, then take these few people to the top with me. Could you be one of these special people? This past 2 years has been challenging for many, and in this process, children and young people have been isolated away from normality to a degree that has never been seen before in history. They have had to process unbelievable events, and it's still not finished, with rising bills and low wages and more stress. The impact on children and young people's mental health has been critical. With no school, no friends throughout lockdown, missing family members through isolation, etc. Babies born within the past 2 years have missed out on the social aspect that we all take for granted. We must now prioritise our children's well-being. We must take into account the meltdowns, the refusal to go back to whatever normal is, their fears and their nightmares. Being stuck at home also increases the incidence and severity of accidents. Coupled with financial and emotional stresses, parenting is also affected, sometimes with life-threatening results. These few questions are for you to answer truthfully, and they are asked in no particular order. Out of that list on screen, the one I have found most rewarding is the flexible lifestyle. Working term time only, working only evenings, working only 3-hour days, whatever you choose, whenever you choose. While I was raising my own family, and once my grandchildren came along, and even in the saddest times when I nursed my father and my in-laws at their end of life, the flexibility kept me sane. It gave me the time to do what was needed to be done, and I adjusted my work to cope with my needs, my health, and that of my family. Only then will you realise that this can be the career of your dreams. And to top it off, you've got quite a dishy title as well. You will be Director for Child Safety, the go-to person in your area for everything relating to child safety. You'll also be an unintentional injury specialist, a baby and life-saving coach, and a home safety ambassador. Now that is only in the first few months. There'll be many, many more to add to that as we go through the training. 500,000 children under the age of 5 will have an accident of some description and be taken to A&E every single year. The numbers are staggering, and more importantly, one serious injury within a family unit affects the whole family. We deal with 30,000 serious falls each year, resulting in acute brain injuries, spinal injuries or breaks. 28,000 children admitted with life-threatening burns that result in years and years of painful treatment. Thousands of poisoning incidents dealt with every single year, and the list goes on. So, could you see yourself as Director for Safety in your region, the go-to person within that area for advice and guidance? If the answer is yes, I'd love to, or maybe I'm curious, then listen up. These next 4 skills are non-negotiable. Sincerity. You must be an action taker. The confidence and the knowledge will be taught. Perseverance. You must be willing to stick at it and not quit. Self-esteem, and you must know your worth and be very serious about earning a high income. And then honesty. You must be trustworthy and honest. You've been gifted a proven business that will generate anywhere up to £100,000 in the first year, with exponential growth in years 2 and 3. Now all you need to do is ask. Step up, take control, and it's yours. Now, this business opportunity did have a very large price attached to it when it was ready to franchise 2 years ago, solely because of the high income potential. Now, no big loans are necessary. Instead, there is an initial fee for the tools you need to run the business. No credit checks or background checks. What happened in the past stays in the past. I will take you for face value and insist on the same in return. In the first 6 months, you must commit to at least 20 to 25 hours per month to get yourself established. To be fair and honest with you, if you spend 6 months and you didn't introduce yourself to at least 10 people in the sector, then this probably isn't for you. On the other hand, having 8 venues to offer your services to each month will earn you around £300 per venue. Times that by 8, and that's a paltry £2,400 for working 16 hours that month and every month. Over the next few weeks, I will work with you up to Child Safety Director status. Over the coming months, your training journey will expand, as will your bank. The statistics are implying that the average salary in the UK is under £25,000 per year. A salary of between £2,500 to £3,000 a month is considered a decent salary. That comes in at around £36,000 per annum. Earning £3,300 to £4,000 per month is considered a good salary, and that's £48,000 a year, so it's getting a little bit better. Well, listen up. Once you're trained and realise just how powerful in knowledge you have become, you will not be satisfied with £48,000 per annum when you could be earning way upwards of these numbers by smart working. Now, don't worry about this smart working. This will all become abundantly clear once we start the training. So please don't let these amounts scare you. I've had dozens and dozens of members of staff, each bringing in larger amounts than this a few years ago. We offer an amazing service, a much needed service with little or no competition. Are you ready to reap what you sow? Okay, so time to make some choices. First off, what do you have to lose? Could you have the same passion as I do about saving children's lives? Could you be that go-to person for everything child safety in your area? Or that person who's interviewed on radio and TV for the service we provide? Could you empower new parents, grandparents, the children's workforce and businesses in your community to make positive changes? This is an opportunity to turn your life upside down for the better, earning as much as the next country director for just a few hours per week. At the end of the license period, you will own that business outright, which could be either sold as a going concern for usually 2 or 3 times the annual turnover, or handed down to your family to continue this journey. Training will be delivered in 3 phases. This will ensure your knowledge is cemented and your income will increase significantly in stages over the first year. Ongoing training to grow the business will happen throughout your license to empower you and to grow your business for a long and healthy future. There may be a big demand for more information, and sadly, once an area is taken, then that area is gone for good. I really urge you to act fast. Get in touch in the first instance just to see if the area is still available, then we can talk. What I'm interested in is what is your why? What makes you tick? Who would you hand this business over to in 10 or 20 years' time? An established business that you and your hands have built from scratch? Or would you rather package it up and sell it as a retirement plan for you and your family? It's yours after 10 years, so you can do what you will. So come and join me. Your application is straightforward. If you live in a free area, then get in touch quick, as once I've placed a trusted person into that area, then it's gone for at least 10 years. Please don't ponder. Get in touch, and if you change your mind, then no hard feelings. At least you tried. You didn't sit on the sidelines and let probably the best business opportunity pass you by without at least window shopping. Remember what I said earlier. Whether you're the chief exec of a company or you've been made redundant through this COVID year, you're all equal. You start at the same starting line, and I'll hold your hand until you can fly. So, what is your why? This is my why on the slide you're looking at now. If given this opportunity, what's your motivation? What gets you out of bed on a morning? And remember, there is no application form. I'm trying to make this as easy as I possibly can. There are no tests. What I'm looking for is passion. Your reasons why should give me that passion. So here's what to do. Within your phone settings will be your voice recorder. Record a message. Details are below where to send it to. So what I want you to do is send me your voice message containing your name and contact number, your email address and your work title, where in the UK you live so I can see if that area is free. Then record why you would be perfect at this business, why you deserve to be part of this journey, and what earning 30, 50 or £100,000 per year would mean to you and your family. I hope to see you soon.